Hi guys, my name is Ruth. I live in Qingdao, China. I'm a certified doula with Doula International, and I have 3 children of my own. I'm here today with my 5 tips for giving birth abroad. My tip number 1 is do your research and know your options. Sometimes it can feel easier to just go along with what our friends have done or what we've been told is best. But there are so many different factors that play into where we choose to give birth. And by knowing our options and knowing our values, we can put these together and evaluate what is the best option for me. So this could be our ability to travel back to our home country, of course our finances, our husband's paternity leave, and even just what makes us feel most safe and most comfortable. Make sure you look at several different options and compare and contrast the pros and cons of each one. My tip number 2, and perhaps this should have been number 1, is have open dialogue with your partner. You might find as you discuss your values and your ideals that something that is really important to them might not be as important to you, and things that are so important to you, you might have lots of different ones they haven't thought about or even considered. So make sure that you are continually discussing and talking and dreaming about your future together. My tip number 3 is appreciate the culture that you're in. It can be really easy to come into a new culture with our own ideas, our own upbringing, and our own training and disregard everything that surrounds us. A lot of times we might be coming from a country that has different or better medical care than the one that we're living in. But that doesn't mean you should throw the baby out with the bathwater. Come to appreciate what this culture that you live in that has been birthing babies for generations upon generations does well about the birthing culture. Tip number 4. Use the internet, but be wary of what you click on. There are so many helpful resources out there, such as yoga videos and birth classes, scientific articles, research on best practices, but there's a lot of really scary stuff out there too. Use your discernment to determine what is helpful to your pregnancy and your situation, and be really careful not to follow rabbit trails down articles or forums that lead to fear and uncertainty in your pregnancy. Last one, tip number 5, build your community, especially since you are so far away from your family and friends and your home culture. Make sure you build into the people around you, whether it be your neighbors or your coworkers, friends from your yoga class. Accept people's offers of help. Build into these relationships. Don't be afraid of relying on other people, but come to appreciate the value that they play in your life. All right, there you have it, my 5 tips for giving birth abroad. Comment down below and tell me what was most valuable to you in your pregnancy or birth abroad. I love to hear people's testimonies, and I'd also love to hear from you what you would like me to talk more about in the future. Thanks for watching today.